taking on his former club without teammate Kyrie Irving in the lineup, but the Warriors were shorthanded to the extreme. No Steph, no Clay, no Andrew Wiggins, of course. Royce O'Neal buries the three early, and the Nets are off and running. Kevin Durant galloping down the floor, stops, pops, it drops. KD, the runner off the window for two more. Then the Nets on the break. Edmund Sumner baseline for two. And it's 44-17. Yes, 44-17 in the first. Into the second. The lone bright spot for Golden State, James Wiseman, posting up inside, gets the jam, and then he's working on the offensive glass, the putback, and the foul. Wiseman, 30 points, 12 of 14 from the field. TJ Warren from half court, up to Ben Simmons for the jam. Simmons puts down the alley-oop. And KD from the bench likes what he's seeing. Durant back on the floor. The crossover stops, buries the jumper. More from Durant. He had 23 points in the game. Brooklyn leading 91-51 at the half. 91 points. KD, the baseline jumper to beat the shot clock. Yes. Steph is out, but Seth Curry's in, and Seth Curry is raining down the threes. Then he drives, kicks over to Patty Mills. At the end of the third quarter, yes, you bet, into the fourth. Mills finds TJ Warren. Tony Buckets drills the three. An easy win for Brooklyn. Steve Kerr, no answers.
The Kings, no Russell Westbrook, no Anthony Davis alongside LeBron James for this one. Domantas Sabonis was the story in this one. 10 first-quarter rebounds, as Coach Mike Brown said, and I quote, he's been rebounding the crap out of the ball. Yeah, that's an effective description as he found Keegan Murray for the dunk. Then LeBron James getting to business on the other end. A jumper there. Then Dennis Schroeder with the floater, and it's good. Troy Brown Jr. missing the three. Trey Lyles finishing on the other end for the Kings. Speaking of Kings, here's LeBron swatting away the De'Aaron Fox layup attempt as that one made it a few rows deep into the stands in Sacktown. How about Neemias Queta? The one-handed dunk off the lob from Malik Monk. Take another look. Stretching back for that one. Then LeBron James getting inside the paint, fading away for two more. Pulls the Lakers within one. Harrison Barnes, the former North Carolina Tar Heel, gets inside for two. Then Sacramento turns it over. LeBron, full head of steam, and look out below. He had 31 points in the ball game. He's now at 30 plus, lead by 8 at halftime, and they followed it up with 40 more in the third. Sabonis had 13 points, 21 rebounds, 12 assists, one of them right there to Fox, as Sabonis had his second triple-double of the season, his 9th straight double-double, and he leads the league with 22 double-doubles on the season. Kevin Huerter and Keegan Murray knocks down a three. Sacramento by 16. But a scary moment for them here early in the fourth. Sabonis gets the rebound and gets whacked upside the head by Wenyen Gabriel. As you take another look, Gabriel gets him right across the forehead with his bicep, and Sabonis went down, and he went down hard. It was ruled a flagrant one, and Sabonis would stay in the ball game. And he would shrug it off and find a way to find another assist. Keegan Murray tied a career high with 23, and Sacramento wins by 14. The Kings have consecutive 3 nights on Wednesday. Minnesota won the first game on Monday by 10, and they get Rudy Gobert back on Wednesday, who missed 3 games due to a left ankle sprain. Showing no ill effects right there, finishing the lob from Anthony Edwards. And then the big fella going Euro step around Christian Wood for 2. Now bound for the Mavericks, Spencer Dinwiddie. On the baseline, backing down, then fading away for 2. Luka Doncic, the facilitator of this Dallas offense, inside to Wood, who finishes with the dunk. Take another look. 1 of 10 assists in the ball game for Luka. And then he can do some scoring of his own. Spin move, go to advantage at halftime, 52-51. Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, hits the fadeaway. Then more from Luka, turning, hitting the fadeaway. That is a teardrop right there. Nearly behind the backboard, gets that one to go. Nothing but net. Then Spencer Dinwiddie gets the long rebound and outlets to Luka, who thinks he's got an easy dunk, but Edwards there for the chase down block. More from Rudy Gobert. Inside, bucket, and the foul. 19 points and 15 boards in his return to the lineup. And then Anthony Edwards, finger roll for 2 of his 23. Tied at 85, 6.5 to play. Tim Hardaway Jr. leading a charge for 3. He had 21. Luka had 25 to go along with his 10.
Well, Embiid and the Sixers playing good basketball right now, but so is Detroit's Jaden Ivey. Coming off a career night Tuesday with a career-high 30 points, keeps it hot early, buries the jumper. At the other end, Tobias Harris open in the corner for 3. James Harden starts to warm up. His step-back three-pointer is good. Harden, in transition, gets the ball at the half court, drives right down the lane for 2. And then it's Harden with room, and if you give him that much space, he's going to take the shot and knock it down. Harden, 12 points in the first half, Sixers up 6. Joel Embiid drives baseline, no one there to stop him. Then watch the post moves, the duck under, then the turnaround, then the duck under again. And how about Embiid from the free throw line? Stops. 14 points in the first half for Joel Embiid. Sixers leading by 19. Ball ends up in the hands of Joel Embiid. James Harden hesitates, then drives. He scores 75-57. Detroit looking to come back. Saddiq Bey misses, but gets it back. Second chance, you bet. Buries it. And how about Jaden Ivey? Still hot. Leads the Pistons with 18 points, including getting inside here for 2. Detroit within 9. Fourth quarter. James Harden gets it over to DeAnthony Melton. Corner 3. 6 Sixers in double figures. Melton in the lane for 2 more. And the Sixers get their 6th straight win, taking down the 3 teams in the East. Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on Giannis and the Milwaukee Bucks. Early on, it's the Greek Freak pushing the ball up the floor, and he's just going to take care of business himself. Left-hand lay-in, good. Karis LeVert over to Kevin Love. The awkward 3. Darius Garland the miss. Jarrett Allen there to clean it up. Back out to Garland. Second chance, and he knocks it down. Now watch after Giannis makes a free throw. Kevin Love, the huge pass from out of bounds all the way up the floor to Cedi Osman. Love, there's no one better with the outlet passes, and Kevin Love makes it pay off. Giannis inside, but Cleveland still with a double-digit advantage. Donovan Mitchell, step back, three-pointer, good. 60-42, Cavaliers by 18 from the Cavs. Jarrett Allen over to Donovan Mitchell, who flies in. The lead is 19. Then Donovan Mitchell pays him back. Jarrett Allen, the tomahawk over Giannis. The lead is 24. Donovan Mitchell to beat the game clock at the end of 3. Banks in the 3. Drew Holiday giving Donovan Mitchell a hard time for that one. Fourth quarter, Bucks try to come back. Giannis the block, swoops in for the slam. Then Drew Holiday finds Giannis crossing through the lane, slams that one home too. Again, Giannis posting up, turnaround fadeaway. 45 points, 14 rebounds for Giannis. His second straight 40-point, 10-rebound game. It's an 8-point game. Darius Garland gets in the lane. The friendly roll. He had 23 in the game, and the Cavaliers hold on. Give the people what they want. The autographs pregame. Jaylen Brown gives the fans what they want. The baseline jam early. The Pacers at the other end. Miles Turner kicks it over to Buddy Hield, open 3, yes. Indiana going on an 18-0 run. Tyrese Halliburton caps it off, stepping back all alone for three. And Halliburton's just starting to heat up. Three more. 15 points in the first quarter. The Pacers lead it by 17, and the lead keeps getting bigger in the second. Jalen Smith, he's feeling it for three. Meanwhile, Boston ice cold at the other end, trailing by 27. Jason Tatum can't get the three ball. Andrew Nembhard up to Aaron Nesmith, the jam. 71-43 Indiana at the half. Stops, fading away, shooters roll, good. Halliburton again, stops, three-pointer, yes, 86-64 Pacers. Jason Tatum pushing the ball up the floor and throws it down over Nesmith. Tatum, the jam, and the stare down as well. Jason Tatum, big time in the third quarter. He would heat up 13 points in the quarter. He's not done. Final minute, buries the three and brings the Celtics back within 11, 94-83. Now down 8. Celtics, great looks, can't knock it down. Finally, Jaylen Brown has the C's within 5, 111-106. Can Halliburton answer? Oh, the deep three is good. Tyrese Halliburton leads the Pacers to
It was in Atlanta, Bulls taking on the Hawks. The rematch on Wednesday, Trae Young cooking in the first. Only player in the NBA coming into Wednesday's action, averaging 25 points and 10 assists. He had 16 in the first quarter. The step back right there over Alex Caruso. The Bulls had a lead, 30-25 early in the second quarter. DeMar DeRozan going to work off the glass. And then DeRozan spinning into the paint, showing off that mid-range game. He had 13 in the first half. Trae Young said, I had 13 in the second quarter to go with his 16 in the first. 29 in the first half for Trae Young, who gets the bucket and the foul right there. Halftime. In the third, Bulls leave Trae Young all by his lonesome. He says, are you really giving me this? Yes, he's going to knock it down. He had 34 in the ball game. Here, Trae draws the defense and dishes to Onyeka Okongwu for the jam, pulling Atlanta within 2. And DeJounte Murray on a give and go right there, gets it back, giving Atlanta the 1-point lead early in the fourth quarter. More from DeRozan, who had 28 on Wednesday. Pulls up and knocks it down one more time. And LaVine inside the arc. Zach LaVine breaks a 104-104 tie, giving Chicago the lead back. More from Okongwu, who had 18 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 blocks, filling in once again for Clint Capella. Tied at 106, 12 ticks on the clock. DeMar DeRozan gets the friendly roll. Bulls by 2, and the Hawks come back the other way. It's Trae lobbing it to Okongwu to tie it at 108. 4 seconds to go, and DeRozan gets the ball. He's been so clutch in his brief Chicago career. Air ball, but Ayo Dosunmu showing off the voodoo that you do. Ayo Dosunmu, the second-year guard out of Illinois. Johnny on the spot, gets it out of his hands just in time, and buries it for the game winner. 110-108, Oklahoma City taking on the Thunder and lost by 2. They matched up again on Wednesday. Damian Lillard against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, two of the best guards that this league has to offer. And SGA getting started early with an easy dunk on a nice cut. Josh Giddey finding him. On the other end, Anthony Simons in the corner for 3. Portland on top, 16-8. Then off the OKC turnover, Damian Lillard to Drew Eubanks for the alley-oop. Portland nearly doubling up OKC. And Giddey distributing again, this time to Luke Dort for the jam. Damian Lillard would get going a little bit here midway through the second. Off the glass, it's good. And then from beyond the arc, but overall just 6 of 19 from the field, 2 of 11 from downtown. He had 16 points, 12 below his season average. SGA on the other end. Pull-up is good. He had 27 7 in the ball game. Portland off the miss. Look out, it's Alexei Pokusevski coming back for the putback slam. Then off the SGA miss, Lindy Waters III comes up with the loose ball, knocks it down, giving Oklahoma City a 76-74 lead, their first lead of the game since it was 6-5. Blazers get it going midway through the fourth. Jeremy Grant, Houston's in the house, knocking down a 3. Simons follows suit with one of his own, and then Grant inside all by himself as he retrieves that ball and dunks it through. He had 17 points to lead Portland. All 5 starters have between 12 and 17 in the ball game. SGA off the dribble for 2. Then Jalen Williams gets to the rack. Oklahoma City on top by 1 with a minute and a half to go. Same score, under 10 to play now. Lillard, a chance to win it. Is it Dame time? No, it is not. And Oklahoma City beats Portland at home.
Raptors trying to stop the Knicks' 8-game win streak early on for New York. Jalen Brunson hands off to RJ Barrett, who drives hard into the defense, laying good. At the other end, Siakam on his way to a big night. Starts with the wing 3. Then Siakam, isolated. Over Miles McBride. The help comes too late. The Raptors go on a 9-0 run. More from Siakam. The step back. 38-32 Raptors. Toronto on the break. Scotty Barnes finds a cutting OG Anunoby. 6th the Knicks win streak. Third quarter, New York comes back. Emmanuel quickly drops the 3 and New York's up 1. This one goes back and forth. Then it's quickly the corner 3 again. 75-73 Knicks. Siakam brings the ball up. Full head of steam. Lay in. Good. And the foul. 3-point play. At this point, he has 40. 85-80 Raptors. Malachi Flynn. Open 3. Good. 96-85. Can the Knicks answer and protect the streak? Off the loose ball, Julius Randle takes it in. He had 30 points. Knicks within 3. RJ Barrett. He drives. Oh, the strong finish at the rim. Fires up the Knicks bench, and New York's up 1, 102-101. Now the Raptors up 1. Fred VanVleet, the long 3 ball good. He had 28 in the game, and the Raptors up 106-102. Then Siakam, final 20 seconds. The lay-in, the foul, you bet. Pascal Siakam, 52 points.
Players available to them on Wednesday, hosting the Charlotte Hornets. And it turns out, when they're completely healthy, the Clippers, they're not too bad. Yeah, Paul George pulling up for the mid-range jumper plus the foul. Then off the turnover, PG-13 lobbing to Kawhi Leonard for the slam. It was 25-10 at that point as the 2 star wings hook up for the easy deuce. It was 33-13 just 11 minutes into this one as John Wall gets to the basket, and the Clippers kept adding to that lead in the second. Norman Powell for the reverse. He had missed 10 games in a row. Then Kawhi Leonard gonna finish with authority right there in transition. More from Kawhi. And I'll just keep this one, he says. Straightaway 3 is good. He had 16 points, 7 rebounds. 7 gotten to the Hornets yet. It's more from Paul George. Just meandering his way to the basket and finishing with the left hand. Then Nicholas Batum had 7 threes in this one to tie a season high. Good ball movement helps lead to that 3 ball. And Kawhi Leonard, stop and pop. That's good. It was a 27-point lead. One bright spot for the Hornets, LaMelo Ball, first triple-double of the season. 25 points, 11 rebounds, and 12 assists. But let's not get it twisted. This one was all Clippers despite the efforts of the Hornets. Norman Powell with the rejection of Jalen McDaniels on the rim attack. And more from Paul George. He had 22, including this 3. 14th time this season with at least 20 points for PG. Clippers are 11-3 in those games.
Great picks in last year's draft. Number 1, Paolo Banchero. for Orlando. And then the number 3 pick for the Rockets, Jabari Smith Jr. And it's Smith. Pulls up, top of the key for 2. That's good. Kevin Porter Jr. drives baseline for Houston. Tough lay-in, the scoop. The other end, Franz Wagner misses the 3. Mo Bamba, the putback jam. Banchero lines up the 3 ball, and the Magic's within 4. Cole Anthony, great look. Wagner driving baseline to jam. Kevin Porter Jr. right through traffic. Jalen Green, the step back 3. He had 21 in the game, and the Rockets up at the half, 64-54. Alperen Şengün, the no-look to Kenyon Martin Jr. Şengün, the dish, and Martin the jam. Wagner, the steal, and the flush. Franz Wagner, 25 points. We're tied at 79. Porter, 3 ball. Yes. 3 of his 31. Rockets up 87-83. Mo Bamba puts it down. Magic back within 3, and then it's Cole Anthony giving Orlando the lead, 96-95. Markelle Fultz underneath, 107-102. Rockets in transition. Kevin Porter Jr. hesitates inside the tough lay-in. Rockets within 4. Final minute. Banchero along the baseline. Yes, 23 points, 13 rebounds. And Orlando